All right, so once we get the website built out, you just want to copy this link address, and then we move on to the marketing phase of it. So the first thing I do is I go ahead and send out a text message to everybody in my group that has signed up. So you just go to the cheap texting, log in, and then from here, you want to do a microblog. Select the list. So this has 240, 250, 230 people on my list. Go ahead and paste the link here, and then I just put click for more details. We want to keep this text message under 155 characters. I mean, it's not critical, but it's a good idea. So all my text messages, you can see if you go into the campaigns, you can see kind of a general formula. So I'm going to go ahead and write this out and then show you what I do. All right, so I drew out the message here. I've got the link. The first thing I do is always send myself a test microblog just to see how the text looks, to make sure, just to proofread it, make sure that everything looks right, the address is correct. I've actually sent out properties with the wrong address before. Just things like that, you want to just double check that before you send it out to 230 people. All right, so I sent it to myself. I actually always read through it twice to make any corrections. I did make some corrections, just simple little things to make it flow better, just wording, make sure it opened up all the links on my phone to make sure they open up to the right downloads. You just go through it in detail, just make sure it is good. So it looks good. So now I'll go ahead and send this. So we're done at the microblog. I'll go ahead and send it. So you just hit the send. Um, Here's the message. It's going to send out to 230 subscribers, and there we go. All right, so the next thing is logging into Aweber. This is where we do our blast to our email subscribers. So you just go ahead and log in. All right, so here, once we're logged in, we're just going to create a plain text editor message. There's other types of messages we can do, HTML and those sort of things. And I'm sure they're better. I just haven't learned them. This has just worked for me. So always open to learning how to do things better. So this is pretty simple. So now that we have the blank message up, first thing I do, I'm going to pause this and just get it set up. All right, so I just create a link here, and then I just basically just copy and paste what's on our website over. There's no reason to duplicate this work, so I just put this here. I'm just copy and pasting what's on the website into the email. So I always put this link address kind of in the beginning so they can just go right to the link. That's what we want them to do. I always kind of separate out because it doesn't copy and paste over perfectly. So I'm going to go ahead and finish this and show you what I did. All right, so here it is. All I did is pretty much copy and paste what we have over on a website. The property details and the close date. Obviously, you can't copy the links over, but the verbiage I copied over. And then I put a link here and I put a link at the end. We want to drive them to the website so they can get the links and the comps and those sort of things. And then you got to create a subject line. If it's an off-market deal, you always want to indicate it's an off-market deal. People pay more attention to off-market properties from wholesalers than they do on-market properties for whatever reason. I got off-market flip, Arvada, price, profits. So this is all we need to drive them into here. We want to gain enough interest here so they click here and ultimately set a showing, right? So we're funneling our buyers to us that are interested. So that's it. So now let me go ahead and I'm just going to save this, save and exit. And then I'm going to go ahead and send this to my real estate group. So So here, you don't have to worry about anything here. You just got to make sure that the list is the current list, because we've got several lists. We've got Nashville lists, we got Colorado Springs. We can include those. The current list is this one. We can exclude these lists. Sometimes it bumps over to my Nashville list, depending on what we're using. But anyways, it looks like it's set up correctly, so we can go ahead and send that out. And that's done. So pretty simple. Once you get the website built out, it's pretty simple to get this out and running. And you can sit here and watch, the number of people that open it up and deal with this this email. But for now, that's it.